Hello. Oh snap. I'm gonna be making a delicious sandwich. I am actually gonna put cucumber in it this time, which I normally don't, but I'm craving something a little bit different than what I normally do. And I'm using bread my daughter made, sourdough bread. She's only 14. My children are homeschooled. And they, yeah, so you'll probably hear them in the background. It's a little after 9 o'clock and they're still awake, but that's our norm. That's our norm. That's just us. We also have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so that's something that we have to really prepare in advance because, girl, it's a long process. Going to the doctor is normally an all-day thing because each person sees the doctor for over an hour, which I love. We've never had to wait in line to see the doctor. We've never none of that. Oh my goodness, hello Ashley Douglas. Debbie? Oh my goodness, Debbie, it's so good to see you. Hello, how are you? How have you been? Hello. Hello. TK Carter, sandwich time. Okay, don't act like you don't already know what time it is. You already know. Now, the only thing that I'm doing differently this time is putting cucumbers. Cucumbers I normally don't put in, but I don't know. I'm living life on the wild side, so I want something a little bit different. And so I'm just cutting them super thin. As soon as I cut them, they're kind of doing their own thing. Anyways, Alyssa, hello girl, hello. Darla Ann Jones, hello. Hi Lori Wade. I wish I had the ingredients to make one with you, girl. I wish you did too. I wish you did too, girl. Especially the McCray, you guys. It's not the same. Using a vegan mayo, I will definitely do that if I don't have the ingredients to make the McCray. I would rather wait until I had the ingredients to make the McCray. However, I used to use the mayonnaise, the vegan mayonnaise, and I would use, but there's certain things that you have to make sure you look out for. So it's up to everybody and their conscience. So for me, I did not want to consume anything that had canola oil in it. So if a vegan product has canola oil or soybean oil or any type of soy, we typically stay away from it. So there was a brand, I don't remember, the mayonnaise that we would buy was actually a, what was it? Avocado oil. Yeah. Leslie Lemon. Leslie Lemon, hello, it's so good to see you. I'm here for it. They look so good. Thank you, girl. Don't they though? But don't they? What is your recipe for cucumber cocktail? Cucumbers, purple onion, cilantro, V8, lemon, salt. That's all I can think of for now. Yeah. Very simple ingredients. Nothing extravagant. Avocado. I never put avocados in my V8. I always put it on the side. Yeah. And then we have fresh bread because Oasis, my baker, she made us fresh sourdough bread, and this is with spelt flour, but this is white spelt flour. This is unifying white spelt flour. So if you were to go to Sprouts and get the spelt flour that they sell there, it wouldn't come out like this. It would be very different because the spelt flour in Sprouts, it has the bran, but where I get my spelt flour, they remove the bran. It's white, so the bread tastes like white bread. You know, the tortillas that we make taste like white tortillas. It's not a wheat type flavor, which I love, girl. Okay, I grew up on white bread, white tortillas. I didn't grow up eating wheat tortillas, so that's really foreign to me. So although some wheat bread may be a little delicious, that's not the flavor I'm going for. you know. And at the time, so whenever I would eat like wheat bread, it's only because I thought it would be better for you. But yeah, so I'm happy to eat this white bread. It's gonna be so good. This mama just made some sourdough 3 loaves. You go, Sam. You freaking go, girl. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. Hi, Casey. Hello, Belinda. Thank you. Thank you, Modesta. Okay, I'll look into it, babe. Oasis's bread looks top tier. Girl, it really is. It really is. I like it because it has more of a brownish color on top, but it's not too much more crusty. She likes crusty bread. Yeah, but I'm not really a fan of crusty bread too much. But this is really good because you have, you know, this is a little bit of the crust, but girl, every time she makes bread, it is literally like 4 breads at a time. I don't know. These breads come out a little bit wider because do you see how big the pot is? So this comes out wider. This is a wider bread as well. The bread that I'm cutting into, it's a wide bread because it's a wide pot. However, if you get the bread from the smaller Dutch oven, it's more like what you would find in stores. It's gonna be more smaller circumference, but it's gonna be higher. You cannot tell me that don't look good. What? What? Yes. You definitely got me wanting to try to make some sourdough bread. I've never done it before, so I'm definitely wanting to try. Thanks for the inspiration. OMG, you're welcome. I really hope that you do, girl. I really hope that Oasis doing it, like, girl, she really is inspirational. She really is. I hope that sometime soon we can start, like, recording some videos where people are learning how to make it because of how she taught. I don't know. Raza also wants to start a sourdough bread, so we'll see. I use canola oil now. I want to know if there's anything weird in it I should know about. Canola oil is really bad for you, for sure. I definitely would look up information about it 100%. Yeah, without a doubt. Canola oil. That's one of the ingredients that we avoid at all costs. So, like, there are some things that we will eat even though, like, it's kind of crossing the line, you know, kind of thing. But there are some ingredients. Does anybody know where the paper towels are? There are some ingredients that are like absolutely no way. Like we're not going to compromise on it no matter what. And canola oil is one of those things where if we're at a store and we see something new and oh my goodness, like maybe we want to try it, we won't if it has canola oil. We won't if it has yeast. We won't if it has any form of soy. Soy soy messes up your hormones really bad. And girl, we already as women have a lot to go through with our hormones and with our menstrual cycle. Like we don't need anything that's gonna make it more challenging on us, because that's exactly what it's gonna do. Every there's a cause and then there's an effect. You know, you eating food that's gonna pollute your body or make it not function as well is gonna have an effect, period. That's something that, like, I don't know why it took me so long to learn, but I didn't always eat the way that I do. It wasn't until my husband started having seizures that I looked into, okay, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do differently, because I cannot stand to watch him suffer the way that he was. Especially because he didn't want to take medicine no more. And I fully supported that. But I'm like, we just can't sit here and do nothing. So that's why I started researching all heavy and trying to learn about healthy eating. And then I found Dr. Sebi or Sebi, and he completely changed our lives around with his teachings. And I'm so grateful. I used to weigh over 200 pounds. I used to have Hashimoto's disease. I used to have fibromyalgia. And I'm talking about like hardcore pain, dude. Like where I was miserable. But yeah, no, not anymore. All of that is gone. And even though I no longer eat alkaline vegan, my health issues haven't come back. Yeah. It's Dre McCray. Hello. It's Amanda Trujillo. Yeah, what? Oh. You want to say hi to them?
Sure. Hi guys, and hi Parsley Mafia if you're here.
I love you. What are you making? A mango? Good job. Okay, so I'm gonna heat up, girl, this is some soft bread. What is a natural way to regulate our hormones? Girl, red raspberry leaf, okay? Red raspberry leaf is a very natural way to regulate our hormones. And it's also like a, ¿cómo se dice? What's the word? What is the word? Multivitamin.
It's like some.
Yeah, it's like a multivitamin. So even if, like for me, whenever we're on like our menstrual cycle, like it is not an option. We are taking red raspberry leaf, like 100,000,000,000%. However, like even whenever you're not on, it's still good to take because of how it regulates your hormones. What the heck? I don't have a spatula. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this without the spatula. I know.
How about this?
I know, I don't want to do it.
Ow! Uh-oh.
Did I get you, Rosa?
No.
Okay.
I just did that noise because.
Okay. I want a sandwich. I wish I could make it for you, Dasha. You don't even know. I wish I could, girl. I wish. Debbie says, hi, Rosa.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. Teresa. Hello. Teresa, hello. How have you been? Aw, Jeannie. Yes. God made rainbows. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? So special. So special. Would you eat meat if it came from a butcher? Hell no. Now, I would eat meat, like if we were like in the forest, if something happened to the world and there was absolute, like I wasn't satisfied off of the plants and the, you know, whatever, I wouldn't be opposed to eating meat if it was like in this natural environment and if it was like, I don't want to say end of the world, because not to that extreme, but I wouldn't be, Bunny, you're cute. I wouldn't be to the extreme. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, because meat, it lowers your body's pH. So in the pH level, you either have acidic foods and alkaline foods. And meat automatically falls under the acidic foods. So even if it came from a butcher, which would be way better, like I mean, it really is not about the butcher. It's also about the cow. Like, how is the cow treated? You know what I mean? But it's not just that. It's about the fact that meat is acidic and it lowers your body's pH. I used to have fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, Hashimoto's disease. All three of those are autoimmune diseases. And when you have autoimmune diseases, it's like you don't just have, oh, you okay? You don't just have one. It's like, I know for a fact that people here in the comment section who have any type of autoimmune diseases more than likely are also suffering from chronic fatigue syndrome. They're also suffering from anxiety, from depression. It's like, just because you are diagnosed with fibromyalgia, there are a million different symptoms that come with that diagnosis and that type of pain. And that was my life. feeling pain all the time, and I was overweight. But it wasn't until my husband started having seizures, then it was like, holy crap, like, absolutely not. And it was terrifying for me because Bella, she used to have seizures when she was younger. When she turned 2 years old, and I want to say it was around the time that she got injected, and which is normal for children to get injected, like that's whenever she started having seizures, and it was really bad. She was having like 3 to 5 seizures a week. It was really bad. So to go through that again with Vaughn, like not only was it a trigger to what Bella had endured before, but it was just even scary. Like it was very scary because Vaughn was a big man, not like big chunky, but I'm 5'4". He's 5'10" or 5'11". Yeah, he's 5'11". So for me, like he's way bigger than me. Like I would look up to him, and with his long, super long arms, his arms flailing around whenever he's seizing, just very scary. Very, 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 very scary. So I just knew that there's no way that I want us to not do nothing about it. You know what I mean? Like we were going to the hospitals, not getting no solution, nothing, which I figured. I didn't expect them to know what was going on. I really didn't. And sure enough, they didn't at all. But I'm not, you know, it is what it is. So I wanted to try to find any type of natural ways that would help us with health issues. And by trying to help my husband, I essentially help myself. Yeah. It's weird. The older I get, the more I hate eating meat. If I don't have to eat it, I won't. I'll make a bunch of sides to eat that, and no meat, it grosses me out. Wow. You know what? Our bodies, it's hard for our bodies to digest it. You probably just are automatically, like your body already knows, and that's amazing because your body is an intelligence. Seriously, that's why whenever you consume herbs, or even Tylenol, let's say you take Tylenol for pain relief, how does the Tylenol know exactly where to take away the pain in your body? Your body is an intelligence. You don't got to think about it. Your body knows what to do because it is an incredible, living, energetic soul. That's what you are. And giving yourself foods that are going to help you to keep that energy up is so important. So important. Like, I cannot even stress. At all. Okay, that's going here. This is going here. And I thought I had another plate. Oh, I do. Okay, I have a plate right here. Okay. Hello, Toya. I barely eat meat now. I don't know why I don't like it. That's great. You know what? And are you getting older? And that's crazy because someone else just said that. I wonder if your body just knows. You know what I mean? Are you okay? Lisa, thank you for asking. I feel like I need to get out a good cry, for sure. I definitely need to get out a good cry. So I'm okay, I'm super blessed, but I'm definitely frustrated and holding on to some things. I don't know if I gotta cry or hit somebody, so, you know, whatever. But I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I feel like that more people need to ask, are you okay? Are you doing good? How can I help you? That was beautiful. Thank you. Hello, Jennifer Lauren. Hello, girl. Even though the person probably didn't mean it in a loving way. Girl, I don't give a damn. Okay, you here anyways. I'm gonna make it a loving thing. Okay, so this is my Macrayo. It's cashews, coconut vinegar, water, and salt, spring water. Girl, I made a sandwich with veggies like you do, and girl, it was bomb. Lorena, yes, boo. Oh shoot, that's what I want to hear. Isn't it amazing? Oh my gosh. So today in this sandwich, I'm gonna be adding a little bit of cucumbers, which I normally don't. I have before, but last night when I was making the sandwich, people were asking about like, it would be good if you added this. And now I'm just like, now that's in my head. Now I want to add it. I'll hold him down. You throw him. Let's go. Yes. No, Megan, at this point, I hold him down. You do it. Girl, I would love. You are my spicy redhead. People just don't know. People just don't know you about that life. They need to be grateful you on the internet. Okay? Internet. My comment passed, but I was watching Bunny Love on you. Hello, Rhonda Perry. Wasn't that sweet, girl? Oh my gosh. My heart. Yes, you don't under how happy I am to see you live right now, Gina. Is it Gina? It's Gia. I'm sorry, Gia May Warren. I'm sorry. Kids are asleep already and I am bored out of my mind. You just saved me. Well, I'm glad, girl. I'm over here just making my sandwich. And it's much earlier. Like last time I made it yesterday, it was much later. But this is the Macrayo. This is the mayonnaise that I make, and it's more than just mayonnaise, dude. You can make it like, or you can use it like a crema, like a sour cream. Oh my goodness. I was supposed to go to the store today, but it didn't work out that way. I was also supposed to go get a death certificate. Like, that's imperative. I need to go get it tomorrow. The reason why is because if you haven't been watching some of my other videos, that's okay. I'll catch you up. My house in Yuma is in foreclosure. I currently live in Tucson, Arizona, and the reason why I live here is tragedy. That's basically why. There was tragedy that happened at my house in Yuma, and so when my husband was medevaced over here to the VA hospital, I took my children, my dogs, and we left, and we didn't look back, girl. The only time we came back was to get like all of our belongings in the house and then to get our RV. So I had only went back twice. But girl, I was not keeping up with the mortgage. I wasn't keeping up with nothing. Like the only thing I'm keeping up with is the electricity, and that's because the electricity was in my name and because it was automatic payments. So going to the house, it has electricity now, but nothing else was kept up. I know, it's irresponsible, but that's what I did, okay? I endured tragedy, and literally it was really challenging for me. Even now, it's super challenging, but the house has money. Like, the house is worth something. Whenever we took out a loan, the house was like a little over 80,000, maybe 81,000, or maybe less than that is what the loan was. But on Zillow, if you look up, like the house is worth $255,000. So for me, at the very least, I'm hoping for at least $200,000, which I know I'm gonna get. But I'm really looking forward to having all that extra money in the bank so I can continue to live the life that I am, girl. I love the fact that I can go live and hang out with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, even though I make an income on social media, girl, I don't depend on it. I do not depend on it. This is not one of those things where this is my job. I have to come live. What? It is a freaking privilege to be here, to hang out. There are people from all over the world. In fact, where are you from? City, state. If you're in another country, we might not know. The city, states, just let us know what country you are from. But there might be other people from your country. You never know. You never know. I freaking love that. I love that we can connect. Okay? What? This is wild. How many days do you eat this sandwich? It looks so good. Christy, so far it's been every day for the last, I don't know, girl. I don't know. Even whenever we went to Yuma because I needed to go handle business over there. And we even had sandwiches over there because it's just that good. It's just that good. You did what you had to do, and that's okay, Mama. Wilma, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Because although the mortgage wasn't paid, nobody was living in the house. My husband had me by his side. my children had me by their side, and I was proactive in getting us all the emotional mental help that we needed during a time where social media was straight up attacking me. You know, so I don't know how any content creator can bash me for not paying the mortgage when they intentionally try to make my life so much harder. I can only imagine how other people would respond if they were in my shoes, going through what I had endured. And yet, I wouldn't change it for the world at all. The lessons that my children learned, the way that we have, our bond has been forged even stronger. Girl, I cannot even imagine. Girl, I forgot mustard. What the heck? Do you make the bread? My daughter does. She makes the bread, yes. Watching from West Virginia, Tennessee. Tanya Martin, how the heck did I forget it? How the heck did I forget it? Did you forget mayo? No, girl. But the mustard, yes. Already? So normally whenever I make my sandwiches, it's always the McCray, which is the mayo, and then mustard, and then salt and pepper. Well, I forgot that, so let's just, this is Raza's, and he likes sandwiches, so I sometimes just do happy face or heart. This is Bella's, and she likes her sandwiches like more normal. I want mine where you have to like damn near dislocate your jaw just to put it in your mouth, okay? That's me. So I freaking love, oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Lots of pepper. Oh, baby. My husband was like, why are you crying again? Oh, to you, Toya? Wait, what were we talking about? Oh my goodness. It was sad. I remember what you went through. It used to make me sad. Oh my gosh, your husband was asking that about you because you were crying about my situation. Aww. Girl, I can promise you, whatever you think my life was like while off social media, it wasn't nothing of the sort at all. Like, I want to put, you know what? I want to put like a compilation video of lots of videos that was happening while we were offline. Girl, you could see right now how blessed me and my children are. You could see that, you could feel that. You watch them, you see them on the screen, you're just like amazed. Like, I'm telling you, it would make you feel so amazing to know that our life was basically just nowhere near what social media, I don't want to say social media, because social media is amazing. It's a tool, it's people. I don't want to blame the internet for what we went through. It wasn't the internet, it was people who spoke lies on us that still continue to speak lies on us. Like, what the heck? That is how I found you, but now I'm so glad I did. Ashley, me too. And that's another reason why I can never like regret what happened, because it's connected me with some amazing people. And for me, it's humbling to see other people move away from the negativity and realize just how much people will lie on you just for more views. Like, it's crazy how people will talk about me exploiting my own family. Like, what? I don't think people understand the definition of exploitation, and it definitely shows. But what other people do, that's exploiting my family. You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy. But again, like, my number one concern is my children and their safety and their health, their mental health, number one. Tomorrow we have a doctor's appointment, and every time we go, like, girl, we are so tired when we get back because we are there for 1 hour each person. And the month after we moved to Tucson, the very next month, we started seeing a doctor. I don't even think, I wasn't even off the internet at that time. I wasn't even off the internet at that time when I saw a doctor, and shortly after that, people were like, she doesn't ever take her children to the doctor. She doesn't ever do this. Like, girl, people were legit very afraid for my children. And because I was offline, like, all people could do is just imagine everything that people were saying as truth. And I get it. I wasn't here defending myself, but I also wasn't about to either. I had a whole, like, I show my life because I enjoy people being on the journey with me. It feels good to have other people cheering you on and to feel like they're not alone either, because there's a lot of people that go through similar situations that I have been through, that they need that type of example of faith and having strength and all of that. So because social media, or people, because people took and twisted everything, it was just like, I cannot show how the pieces of my life no more. Like, it is not worth it at all. At all. I was just, man, my husband needed me. My children needed me. And now that my husband has passed away, and, you know, I'm just not getting off the internet, period. Like, people are still saying the most craziest things about me. People are still, like, stealing my content. People are coming after me, huh? People are coming out, like, me as a parent. In general, it's wild. But what I am doing is I'm staying in my happy little lane, okay? I call it McCray Island. We're on McCray Island, where it's beautiful and it's peaceful, and the only thing that matters is the truth. And I know that Vaughn lived, he fought so hard. He fought so hard, and he did an amazing job. And we were protected and we were blessed. And the Bible talks about no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I just want you to know 100%, there were many weapons formed against us, and not a single one hit at all. The lies on social media, people were like forcing basically the police department in Yuma to open an investigation, even though, like, after my husband had attempted, that investigation was closed. But they literally reopened it because of all the craziness that was online. And after a thorough digging into, like, checking doctors' reports and going through all kinds of stuff, they saw, no, ain't no way I did what people were accusing me to do. And yet still, what can I do though? It's none of my business still. What other people say about me is none of my business. And I'm saying this because I know there are people talking about you too, okay? And sometimes it will be people's own family that will betray you before anybody else does in this world. So it is so important to remember the things that I'm telling you. If other people, it doesn't even matter if it's family members, if they're talking trash about you, none of your business, girl. You stay in your lane. If your coworkers are talking trash about you, none of your business. You stay in your lane. Girl, life is too short and too beautiful. I mean, like, who would have ever thought while watching me that one day you wouldn't see my husband anymore on screen with me? Nobody would have ever thought. Nobody would have ever thought. I just kept praying and praying for Vaughn, you and Bella, Oasis, Raza, and the fur babies. Michelle, I love you. See, and that means so much to me. Like, the fact that people were praying for us, what? I do not take that for granted. I'm so blessed. And that's why I come back and I share more things with you, because I know that me being vulnerable helps other people to not feel so alone. There are people who have pushed off a lot of their responsibilities because of trauma, pain, different things associated with it. But because I have been sharing the fact that I ain't paying my mortgage in like over 2 years, okay? The fact that I share these things and I share my journey, like I have to walk, well, at that time, I didn't before, so I had to walk through a house where there was just so many scary memories there. You know, going into the same place where my husband hurt himself. That was challenging. But by sharing it, it's like it gives other people who watch the motivation to be brave too. And girl, when people tell me that, that gives me more, that makes me feel brave. It does. I never would have thought that ever. Girl, right? I used to love to watch you and Vaughn cooking, and your old lady and old man videos. So funny and good. So funny and cool. Girl, right? Doing Earl and Pearl, like we loved to make people laugh. That's what we did. Vaughn was funny, you know, he was just a cool, laid back dude. He was funny. He made people laugh all the time. He was such a dancer too. Like he loved dancing, just like my son. My son gets it from his father. And I can't even tell you like how often Vaughn would be twerking as like a joke. So it's not really, I don't know. People say a lot of things. People say a lot of crazy things. I think it's just they're jealous that Raza can dance better than them. You did an amazing job being there for your family. Jehovah carried you through, girl, 100,000%. Thank you. And yes, I did not carry myself at all. Like all I did was focus on holding the hand of the person who was helping me. And that's girl, I can't tell you how many times a day I would pray. There's no way I could even come up with that. There's just no way. Every day, whenever I would be on my way to the hospital, I would call my best friend. That way that we could pray together. Because sometimes I'd be so stressed, like I don't even know how I would have been able to get the words out and express what I needed help with. So my bestie, she's amazing. She literally, and at one point I felt bad because we were talking every day for months, like weeks, months. And I felt bad because it's like, bro, a lot of our conversations wasn't about what's going on in her life, you know? And that's just an amazing friend. That's just an amazing friend who could put aside the hardships that she's going through because she realized that the hardships that I was going through was really extreme. And now, girl, we do the same thing. We are always in communication with each other, and we are always helping each other out. The Tin Man dance. Oh my goodness. When Vaughn did the Tin Man dance, I had no idea. That was the first time I ever seen him do that dance. And it looked like it was on point, like he had studied some choreography or something to do the Tin Man dance. It was amazing. I was shooketh. But you could see his toes in that video. So if you go watch it, mind your business. Keep your eyes up. Period. You singing to him at the hospital. Aww. Girl, I loved that. Okay, I have my Roma tomatoes, purple onions, aguacate, and now I'm just gonna do a light layer of avocado. Girl, yes, I loved singing to him. I loved putting my hands on his face and his face would move towards me. Oh my gosh, I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because I have peace in my heart knowing that I did everything that I could to help him. Period. Although he has passed away, I did everything in my power to help him. And for that, I am grateful. Because sometimes you just never know what's going to happen, you know? And I don't want to have anything on my conscience feeling like I didn't do enough. I wish I did this. I wish I did that. In fact, that's why, even though he did what he did, like, it wasn't, for me, it wasn't, I wish I would have told him this thing one more time. I wish I could tell him this thing one last time. I didn't feel that, because that year, 2022, in January, me and him, we made a resolve to be intentional with our parenting, with our marriage, with each other. Like, we wanted to be closer to one another, because even though the children were home, a lot of cucumbers? Okay. Even though the children were being homeschooled, it felt like I was so busy with my jewelry business, I was so busy with other things, that they weren't really getting all of me at all. I felt like they were getting part of me because I was such a busy person. And then after we made like over $500,000 in sales, like December 31st, we made over $500,000 in sales altogether for the year. It just felt like, what are we busting our butts so hard for? Like, we live in a manufactured home, so our mortgage is really low. In fact, we are paying less than $600 a month for a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square foot home. Like, less than $600. Isn't that wild, bro? That's like amazing. But we lived simple lives. We didn't have any car payments. Wait, did we? Oh no, not anymore. At one point we did, but Vaughn ended up paying off his vehicle. But dude, it was just like, all we're doing is putting more and more money in the bank, which is cool. But at the same time, like, our children are only young ones. You know, we need to be present for them. And that's why I cannot imagine working outside of this home other than what I do now at all. I love what I do. I love being present for my children. And there's nowhere else I would rather be than here with them. Maybe when they're older, you know, maybe like if I was in a situation where I needed to get a job outside the home, that absolutely no problem whatsoever. But as of right now, no. My children, I want them to be well-rounded individuals, and they are. And it's not like they're at home all the time and they have no communication with the outside world, which is some things that people like to say. But I don't understand how people can claim that when they have no idea what happens in my home. You know what I mean? There's no way for them to know that my children have connection with the outside world or not having it. Hey. Kona? Okay. Raza, do you... Never mind. Okay, I'm going to use this Organic Renaissance blend. Eventually, you're going to have to get a job because you can't expect people on the internet to pay your bills. What is your name? Novali? Nobody's paying my bills, honey. Nobody has sent any money to me, like, at all. You know, ever since I started talking about my home being foreclosed, not a single person sent a dime. Not a penny, not a dollar, not a dime. I think that some people are just, I don't know, it feels like upset that I live a soft life, that I'm able to be present with my children while, and being able to be here. I do have a job, and if you really want to act like other people are paying my bills, that's what you are doing right now, boo-boo. Just knowing that every view matters, every comment matters, your reactions matter. That's why I love it when y'all give me lots of hearts, or sometimes if you don't know what to say in the comments, just adding some emojis, that helps me out too. First of all, I vibe with that, but that helps me out, and that is a job. I would imagine, Nova Lee, I would imagine what type of, how you would be acting if you were in my shoes. If you were live at 9:56 p.m. on, what is it today? A Monday night, would you have over 550 people watching you? You know what I mean? Like, it's not just, you know how like modeling, oh, you're just taking pictures. That's the mind frame of people. Like, modeling ain't a job. People are taking pictures of you until you actually model and you're like, holy crap. That takes a lot more than what I thought. Being in front of people and having people entertained and providing them value. How long have I been live? And my views keep going up. I've been going live for now 45 minutes, and my views continue to grow. But that's because I am not thinking about, oh, I want all these people watching me. It's how can I bring value to them? How can I make my life a type of learning lesson for them? How can I teach them what lessons I wish I knew? You know, even going live to make a sandwich. How can I influence them to eat better? By making things in front of you. By showing you it's easy, by showing you how I make macreo. I'm showing you how to live a different life or how to process grief. There's a lot of people that have so much more of a bravery about processing the trauma and the grief that they endured because of me sharing my story. I'm not saying, Novalee, that you couldn't get online and do the same. But I would imagine that it would take a long time for you to have this many viewers because you really have to concentrate on what value you bring to other people, not how can I get all these people to watch me? You know, and people think that I do that anyways. And it's just, I think they just want to find something hateful and spiteful, and it makes them feel good because they feel really unhappy in their own lives. And that's why I don't take it personal. Like when people say crazy comments, girl, okay, congratulations, you want a cookie? Okay, I'm gonna eat my sandwich. You know, it doesn't bother me because what is it actually doing for my life? It's actually helping me. By anyone commenting anything, it provides. Even if it's just a negative comment, I mean, your comment, whoever you have on your friends list, now they get notified that you're watching this video and that you commented here. You know, anytime other people have their name in my mouth, content creators, now I just look at it as free promotion. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is, free promotion. I hope everybody knows Slay with Dre McCray on Facebook. You can find me here. I'm going to teach you a lot. But I share my story in the hopes of it helping other people, and I know it does. Which is why after everything that I endured with social media going crazy on the internet, or people going crazy on the internet, that's why I came back. Like, that's why I'm here, because I can handle it. You know, what other people say about me is none of my business. I got this. I know the impact that I make. And my impact is way too high in order to stop now. Okay. Watching you has made me do a lot of rethinking in my life. So thank you for being a positive inspiration in my world. I love it, Geraldine. I love it. Imagine you hate me and I'm just sitting here eating my chips and sandwich. Girl, and stuff in my face while I do it. Drop in Bella's Echo Dot. Bunny, here you go, puppy. Here's your sandwich. You're welcome. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy. Your sandwich is done, baby. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, love you, bye. Hang up. Okay, let me show you what chips that I eat. Dude, after this, I have to do, I don't know about tonight. This is the chips that Raza likes to eat. This is Siete brand. Girl, let me tell you the ingredients that are on here. Oh my gosh. Get ready to fall in love. What's the sprinkle on the bread? Thank you, Cassie, for asking. I totally forgot to mention. It was oregano. So for me, girl, we used to always eat the Subway sandwiches. Oh, Love Subway. Love Subway. I would get pickles on pickles on pickles and lots of purple onions. Like, that sandwich was the bomb.com. But the bread that I loved to pick was the Italian herbs and cheese. And so by putting a little bit of the oregano, the organic oregano, and oh gosh, I don't remember what type of oregano. It's not Mexican oregano. It's something else. I don't remember. But yeah, anyways, putting that on top makes it taste just like the Italian herbs and cheese. Carissy, hello! You ain't got to tell Bella twice. She's right here. She's laughing. I didn't even know she came down yet. That's funny. Okay, if you wanted to take a screenshot, I know this is going to be faster, but I'm going to... That's funny. Serrano sea salt vinegar potato chips. This has potatoes, avocado oil, distilled white vinegar powder, sea salt, serrano powder, citric acid. And this, the chili lime, this is like the replacement for like hot Cheetos, for Takis, all of that. This has potatoes, avocado oil, red chili powder, sea salt, ground dates, paprika, tomato powder, distilled white vinegar powder, citric acid, lime juice powder, onion powder, and garlic powder. Girl, you cannot, like, what? Oh my gosh, the ingredients on like a Doritos bag is wild. You can't even pronounce a lot of those things. You don't even know. What are those things? You and Vaughn loved Subway. We sure did, girl. Dude, this is a big sandwich. Hold on. That's a huge sandwich. I love Siete. Samantha Scott. Me too, girl. Me too. But Siete brand, for people that are just watching, I don't buy every flavor in the Siete brand, just to let you know. Because the Siete brand, they do have other flavors like queso or fuego. Those are two other flavors. However, those have yeast in it. And nobody wants no itchy vagina, okay? So I don't eat any food with yeast in it that's like not natural. So like the sourdough bread, for the sourdough bread, it has like the yeast naturally occurring into it. So I don't mind eating that. And it doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me negatively. But girl, and I discovered just how sensitive I was to yeast. One time, the Siete brand has some cassava tortillas. And the cassava tortillas, Bella's like, oh, the cassava tortillas were, they were good. They were good enough for us to eat. But the cassava tortillas that had the burrito size, those ones had yeast. I don't know why. But the bigger ones had yeast in it. So I could not understand why I was like so itchy down there. Like I was, oh, it was bad. It was bad. And then somehow, which by the way, itchy vaginas, letting you know, probiotics is really good for that. But also Pau de Arco, P-A-U space D''ARCO. Pau de Arco. You can even get it at Sprouts, dude. In the herb section, you can get that at Sprouts. But Pau de Arco is an antibiotic. So it helps for infections, but more specifically for yeast. It helps get rid of yeast. So that's what I did. I made me Pau de Arco tea, and then also you can literally steam with Pau de Arco. It's amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna say a prayer. Okay, hold on. Did you get chips? You did?
Yeah, only a little bit though, because I had some earlier.
Okay. Did you want some jalapenos? No?
I'm like, even though, because you know what I made earlier?
Yeah.
Like, I could still kind of feel the heat. I don't know, like,
These are hotter.
yeah, so I can already taste the heat, and that's not what I need right now.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go get a wipey. We need our paper towels. I know. What the heck? Oh, it's over in the room.
Oh!
Yeah,
Okay.
I bought some. Oh, yes, Powder Yarko. Thank you, Amber. Hello, Gloria. Nova Lee likes attention. She doesn't shut up. If she's getting annoying for you guys, I could block her. Just let me know. If you want me to block her. I don't care. She could stay here for me. But if she's getting annoying and she's like spamming the chat, we can get rid of her. She can go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I wish I could take a picture of this. Oh my gosh. There we go. That right there.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Wait. Mmm. Mmm.
Okay. Okay, I like the cucumbers.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm. She's very annoying. I'm sorry. Okay. Mmm. So good. Mmm.
Thank you so much, Mama.
Mm-hmm. I'm scared they'll end up changing the ingredients to Siete brand since they were bought by a company that don't make any healthy-ish. Girl. Mm-hmm. I don't know where her comment is, but if I see her again, I'll block her. I don't want to scroll. Mmm.
I like the cucumbers. It's really good.
I know.
It's like it echoing.
Okay. Mmm.
Ooh.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kinda! Oh my goodness! Mmm. So good.
I already did my happy dance. And then I just see you like.
Mm. Pearl! I did pre-K at home. He's in public school now. Katrina, the homeschooling program that they're in now, I don't talk about it. I mean, I do talk about it, but I never mentioned it. Just because they take live classes, and people are weird on the internet. When my husband was flown to Tucson, and then we followed, we were staying on my mom's property, and there were people that put out my mom's address to where we were staying and asked that people drive by and come and scope out. And there would be times where we would be outside, or like my mom in particular, and there would be someone driving by with their phone, and they would have it out. And this would be when my children were outside. Some people have such a disregard, like they feel so much hate towards me that they put my children's lives in danger, because all for the sake of getting me. their entire common sense is like thrown out the window because all they see is how much they hate me instead of their actions or how dangerous of a situation that they're putting my children in. Hold on. I was about to bite it, but hold on. I want y'all to see. So we ended up staying somewhere else. We didn't stay on my mom's property anymore. Girl, I'd love to see you go hard on a sandwich. Just saying.
Oh.
Toya says, I love the family countdown. Me too.
Yeah.
You too? Bunny, did you say you too? Yeah, me too. I love it when we're out places too and we still do that. I think, did Diana wait for us yesterday? Or Sunday?
Oh no.
Maybe she didn't. But I love that people, I love that we take the first bite together. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Here we go. Here we go. Dre, do you have a video that explains what's in your sandwich? Yeah, this one. I went live to make it. I'll post it. All it is macreo, mustard, salt, pepper, tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, purple onions, avocado. Today I added cucumbers and then mixed lettuce. The lettuce that I got is from Costco and it's like the Renaissance blend. So sometimes I'll use romaine lettuce, but girl, using this lettuce is superior. Okay. You never read my comment. Well, I read it now, Jennifer. But I don't know why you would say something like that. Can you imagine how many other people comments I don't read? I hope you know what I'm doing on live. I'm eating a sandwich, honey. So I'm not reading a whole lot of comments. Just don't take it personal. It's okay, baby.
I'm gonna walk by. Alright.
Did you want me to cover the camera? Yes, Heather, let's eat together. Katrina, what's a girl gotta do to get a bite? Keep being your cute self.
What, dang it. What time should I be up? I don't think I'm gonna do my makeup. So I can sleep in.
I need us to like be done, ready to go out the house at 9:30.
Okay.
We don't have to leave at 9:30, but
We gotta be done.
that we need to be done at 9:30 and whatever time after that, like,
Okay.
so 7:30 I feel like is a good time.
Okay, how do we go from we need to be done at 9:30 is I think 7's a good time to wake up.
Well, I guess for you, since you're not gonna do your makeup and you know,
Yeah.
but
Maybe at 8 she can.
But think about like us eating food. Like if you're able to pack a lunch or help,
Okay.
We can also ask Oasis like what she plans to do.
Okay.
I don't know. Did you have any plans for food or no?
I was just thinking like the open sandwich I had. I don't know if you're gonna like it. I think you'll like it. I think you just gotta give it a try, but
I would eat it if there was that's all we had for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that.
I was thinking about after I eat my sandwich, maybe preparing some mushrooms to make like sausage.
The salad dressing you mentioned. Maybe
Oh yeah, we have a salad, or we have a lot of lettuce, and that lettuce goes bad quickly. So we need to have I'll make lettuces or salads. Okay, and I'll make a dressing. Okay. Like papi. Avocado, cilantro dressing. Yeah. Okay.
That's simple.
Should I make sandwiches too? I probably should. Yeah. But the dogs need to eat. Like, there's a lot of things we have to do before we leave the house. That's why I was saying 7:30. But
You didn't say 7:30. I could do 7:30.
I did say 7:30.
No. We're gonna go back on this slide. Hold on, y'all. Wait. Okay. We've been live for 1 hour and 5. Okay. You said 7 o'clock. So
I said 7:30.
No. You guys, what did she say? She said 7 o'clock. And I even repeated 7 o'clock. I was like 7. I was like, how did we go from 9:30 to 7 o'clock?
You said 7:30.
Don't gaslight me.
Don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight me.
You said.
What did I
7 o'clock.
say? What time did I say I have to be ready by? Does she have to be ready? You said 7:30. Deshaunda said.
No, she didn't. Deshaunda, why you lying? Why you lying?
Lori said she said 7:30.
I heard 7 o'clock.
Marissa said 7.
Marissa, why you lying?
Marissa said 7.
Oh, 7. Oh, thank you, Marissa. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come for you. She said 7 o'clock, Marissa. And I'm glad you heard it too.
7:30 because my thought process is we need to start getting ready 2 hours before we gotta go. But it was 7:30. Girl, I will end this live right now.
See, I completely agree. 7:30, but when you I heard 7. I was like, bro, the sun ain't even out yet. Why are we waking up at 7?
Just remember that when we replay,
Okay.
you repeated 7:30,
I said 7.
but your brain computed 7.
No.
You did say 7.
No, I didn't.
7:30.
I did not.
You did.
No, I did not.
Yep, Faith, she said 7:30. Lucia, she said 7:30. Lucia.
I think you guys are just trying to do follow the leader type of thing. I heard 7 o'clock.
That's funny. Yeah, but I think 2 hours to get ready is good.
Okay.
I heard ready by 9:30. Outdoor by 9:30. Up at 7:30. She's like, She's so adamant. Hold on, I'm gonna take this next bite.
Wait, I need my children.
Oh yeah.
Wait, can somebody just drop my daughter off?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are done? She needs to go pee before bed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bye.
Where's he at?
She's on Raza's concoction thing.
You didn't even give me a hug,
She's
baby.
sleeping. She's sleeping.
Huh?
You didn't even give me a hug. It's okay.
I can come back down.
Hmm?
I can come back down.
Okay. Yeah. Have a good night, Katrina. I love you. Look at you.
She's sleeping. Okay, little girl.
Myra, oh my goodness, I love girl. I heard Dre repeat 7:30, girl. I know I did.
I find her to say 9:30. You did say 9:30?
I did say 9:30 because we should. Oh, by the way, I want you to mentally prepare 9:30,
Yeah.
and also I want you to mentally prepare that you still have to do your education. You know what Bella did? She did her work for tomorrow, so she doesn't have to do it tomorrow. You don't have to do it. No, I don't think that's. It's 10:22. I don't think you should do your education right now. I think you should enjoy your night. But I'm just mentioning. Yeah. Right. It's 12:22, and I'm debating to go eat something. Girl, you eat your jalapenos so good. That's so good. And these jalapenos. Dre, what is your go-to for breakfast? Fruit. Always fruit. I always break my fast with fruit. Even the word breakfast, you're breaking your fast. When you go to bed, you're not eating, you're fasting naturally. So when you're finally gonna break your fast, you don't want to break it with processed foods, sugars, dairies, like, You want to give your body something gentle first thing in the morning. Or even if it's not first thing in the morning, but you, yeah, eat it later. Adrian, no. How long do you fast for? I don't intentionally fast. So whenever I go to bed, like, I'll probably be done by like 10:45 because I'm a slow eater. Well, maybe before that, maybe 10:40. But I don't think I'm gonna eat anything else tonight. And then whenever I wake up, just whenever I eat. So when I say you're fasting, it's not, I'm intentionally avoiding food because I want to fast. No, it's just that you're going to bed, so you're just not gonna eat. You know what I mean? Dre, do you eat homemade black bean burgers, cauliflower steaks, or cabbage steaks ever? No. I don't. No. Not that I'm opposed to it at all, but yeah, no. If you're diabetic, how do you break the fast with fruit? Girl, don't quote me, Jessica. Do not quote me. Everything that I'm saying is for entertainment purposes. This is a joke. Everything I'm about to say is a joke, okay? So, do your own research, but from what I have read is that as long as you are not eating anything else with fruit, then your body should be absolutely okay. When you mix fruit with other items in your belly, even mixing fruit with fruit, I don't know all of the ins and outs of what you should or should not mix together, but there's a whole chart of eating this, but don't add this to it. Or even like melons. You are not supposed to eat melons together. Or like a mixed fruit salad, you're not supposed to do that. There's a lot of things you're not supposed to mix together, especially because it can ferment in your stomach and make like an alcohol in your belly. So if you were to look at that chart and then let's say you had mango and that was just mango and that's it, and then like 45 minutes later then you decided to eat something, then you should be good. But this is what I don't know someone personally who has tried this. I've read about a lot of testimonies of people saying that they do this, and that was how they were able to like you know, get rid of their diabetes too, along with other supplements like moringa seeds. Girl, they are amazing. Moringa seeds regulate your blood pressure, your blood sugar. So for like, if I were to be diabetic, I would 1000,000,000% look at what am I eating that's causing me to have this health issue that is preventable, instead of thinking of how can I work around it and make my life work around this disease or this illness. What can I do to get rid of it completely? So, but don't quote me like, girl, definitely do your own research. Yeah. I've seen a few recipe videos that look so good. I've been contemplating cutting out meat from my diet, and I'm checking out alternative food options. Amber, I freaking salute you for that. Good for you. Yeah, definitely try it. I would say not my biggest, but one thing I would recommend is if you are interested in making big health changes, don't decide, I'm just going to cut out meat or whatever it may be. I'm going to be vegan straight up, which you can if you want. However, what I would recommend is just start off with telling yourself, I'm going to make one vegan meal. You know what I mean? I'm going to make one meal plan that's vegan. Oh yeah. Moringa seeds help my numbers be in great range. I love that, girl. Mm. 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 Thank you, Ashley. Oh my God. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you, love. Where can I find the moringa seeds? Look at my peoples right here. If you see the pinned comment, after you click on the pinned comment, go to Amazon storefront. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Oh no. Did you guys like Rosa's dance? Oh my goodness, Adriana, good for you. Slowly but surely trying to eat healthier as I'm fighting again. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry you're going through that. You making choices to eat differently, Adriana? Did I get the name correctly? Hold on. Yep, I sure did. Adriana, yeah. Well, not our Adriana. A different Adriana. Yeah. Which she still is ours, okay?
Yes.
Okay, look at that. Look at that, girl. I'm about to... Oh, yeah. Do you eat pickles? I love pickles. Oh, my goodness. I don't waste nothing. This is exactly how I would be eating if I was not live. Except I wouldn't wipe my hands ever. I would lick them. So maybe not exactly,